Hello all, welcome back. Now we are going to learn about CSS in this series of videos. You are going to learn about what's the importance of having a CSS and what are the selectors we are having inside the CSS, how to select a particular element of your HTML page, how to give a background color, how to assign a particular value at a particular position in your web page. Like all these things you are going to cover in this series of videos. And CSS is very important technology because for building a website we need three things. We already discussed about these three things in our first video of the introduction to HTML. Like in the same way, the CSS is going to play a crucial role. A static and a dummy page which you are going to see as a empty page, but whenever you are going to apply some stylings, whenever you are going to give some colorings, whenever you are adjusting a particular element to a particular position, it is going to make a dramatic change. Definitely, if you believe it or not, CSS is very important and it is going to play a crucial role in your web development. For writing CSS and for changing your content styling, what are the ways you are having? What are the tools you are going to use? Like all these things you are going to learn in this series of videos. Like the same way, for CSS also, we are going to use our Sublime text editor. Through this text editor, or else there is another name for this thing is IDE. Through this IDE, we are going to work with CSS. Where we are going to write our CSS? What is the syntax of a CSS? Basically, what is the full form of CSS? That is what we are going to see right now. Cascading style sheet is the full form of a CSS. Cascading style sheet. We are going to create one type of style for each and every element. If you want, you can create your own and separate CSS file, or you can write your CSS in the same page itself where you are going to write your HTML code. The syntax of a CSS. For CSS, we are having few things. We need to follow these rules and regulations. The first thing is to which element you want to apply these stylings. That is what we are going to call as selector. Here selector means a particular element which we are going to select from our HTML page. After this thing, inside that particular selector, you are going to provide few properties. We are having multiple properties, not only a single or two properties like that. We are having different types of properties. Based on our requirement, we are going to mention those things. So what's the meaning of properties? What is the full thing you are going to see in a property? That is your property name followed by value. Property name followed by a value of that property. You have to separate the name and value with semicolon. Semicolon is the thing which is going to give the separation, and it is going to let you to understand what is the property, what is the value, like that. Like that. Okay. So we will see one example, then you will clearly understand. I am taking a new file. In this, I am going to save this file name as, I would like to save this thing in my desktop. New folder, CSS. This is about something like syntax dot HTML. What are we going to use .html extension file? Yes, of course we are going to use .html extension file only in here also. In this particular time also, we are going to use the same extension file what we used for our HTML, because CSS is going to be applied to your HTML elements. You are not going to use and you are not going to perform any new things. Simply the elements what are you seen in HTML, Those are the elements you are going to work in here, but instead of writing that element, you are going to apply some styling to that. I'm going to apply some styling to that. That's why we are going to use .html extension only for CSS also. Can't we write our CSS separately without HTML? Yeah, we can write. That is what we call as external CSS. We will discuss some examples on external also. Don't worry. So I'm going to take my HTML template. In my body, I'm having a paragraph. Hello is the message I'm going to display in my body. The same thing what you done for your HTML, you are going to do the same thing in here also for CSS. You are going to refresh your page once again. Now if you see in here, you are going to see the updated hello value, the same what you changed in here. If some of you don't know about what is this paragraph, how it is working, what is this HTML, what is this head, what is all this stuff, then we are already planned a series of videos on HTML and we are done successfully. If you are interested to learn about HTML also, please go through that particular link. We are going to share that particular link in the description. Please watch and understand HTML first of all. Then only it will be helpful for you to understand CSS clearly. Okay. Now where I am going to write my CSS, you are going to use one element called as style. Inside the style element, we are going to write that content. Style, I'm going to first of all select. I hope you remember this is the syntax. We need to select a particular element. For me, I'm going to select my paragraph. P. But before that, applying this particular styling my own, let me see what's happened in here. I'm refreshing my page. The paragraph content is coming in black color with some sans serif, or I think it is serif, with some serif family type of structure. If I change that particular color to a red, only it is going to be applied for the paragraph. Alt tab F5. Here it is. The default value is what a paragraph is carrying. That value is overridden and I am going to apply a new value to it. That is what happened in here. That is what happened in here. Previously I am having black color, but now I am applying a color to red. We are going to discuss a little bit clearly about this color property also. But for now, just focus on what is this paragraph and how we are changing that particular style of the paragraph which is initially having. That's it. This is the syntax and this is the first example of a CSS. I hope you understand. We are going to look into a lot more other important topics also. Please subscribe to our channel and learn every day. Try to learn a new thing every day. It is going to help you a lot to reach your goal in your career. Have a great day.